my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity.
Tank tops in the house.
My sweat equity.
I'm going all tank tops.
All tank tops all the time.
Rest of my life.
Sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
It is so goddamn hot right now. Pretty much wherever you're living in the United States, it's pretty hot.
Yeah, I thought my dog was going to die when our AC went out, man.
Polly?
Bro.
Why isn't he up here, man?
So bad. No, he's at my parents' house, but losing your AC in Tampa, Florida in July, that's cool.
We got new mics thanks to you stepping up. Now you're talking into the side of it, and that's disturbing me.
That's how they're meant to be talked into, buddy.
Wait, so I put it in front of my face like this and talk like it does sound better.
You can actually see inside the microphone where the little receiver is.
So I don't talk into the head of it like a robot penis like we were talking about.
Yeah, now we got to come up with a different metaphor.
Well, in the shaft. Don't ignore the shaft.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just up and down.
But that's it's weird to talk in the side. It's a weird visual if you're watching on our YouTube channel on Facebook or Vimeo.
I don't think it's that weird.
A little bit. I'm just going to try to rest it on the side like I've got a parrot almost a little bit.
Cool. I don't have a parrot. See that thing? Ooh. Yeah, I like it.
No, it's
less threatening.
The sound, it definitely sounds better. That's for sure.
I'd like to think so. I hope so.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better, a lot crisper. And let's do our live reads real quick.
No, that's nothing.
Or do you have an erection that hit the table?
That's it. My favorite sound effect.
That one, I see every time I hear it, I think it's me. But that's the opposite of a dad grunt getting off the couch.
Yeah. It could be so many things.
I know.
It's like pleasure. It's like disappointment. It's all these things.
Yeah. It's a sitcom timing kind of end of scene.
Right.
Kind of noise. A blow, I think it's called.
Okay.
Yeah. So
blow me.
Don't blow this opportunity to get your own phone line for your business, your side hustle. Go to what is it? Trygrasshopper.com/sweat. And don't blow that opportunity. Don't be a jabroni. Get your own business line. If you have a business and you have a Google Voice number, god damn, that is off-putting.
Yeah, I hate it. Hate it so much, and you don't ever get the right area code.
It bums you out once you start thinking of it. So I'm sorry I put that in your head as a listener. That should annoy you now, but that should annoy you if you hear a Google Voice number as a legit business number. By the way, you have a Google Voice number and you try to advertise using that number, you can get your campaigns and your phone number taken down. I know that from the digital side.
They're all connected.
All connected. So go try grasshopper.com/sweat. If you go to this link and you do get this HTTPS message,
ignore it.
Ignore it.
It's safe.
Go on through. It's safe. I'm trying to work on it with the our ad team. Just got bought out by a new squad called Veritone, I believe is their name, and they look legit. They get back to me in emails and stuff. So that's huge. The next is if you've got your accounting, your books, you need FreshBooks. Try GoFreshBooks.com/sweat. GoFreshBooks.com/sweat. You get a free trial. We get a little kickback to the show. It helps us out. And now I saw FreshBooks does, I think, 1 day direct deposit, which is huge.
Ooh,
if you've been on the other side of that with the other or Xero or QuickBooks, sometimes it'll take 3 to 5 business days, sometimes
I've
10.
seen as long as a week, yeah.
It's crazy. It depends on your bank sometimes, but a lot of the time it just depends on the app you're using and the connection. So you want to, I always mess this up. It's gofreshbooks.com/sweat. And the last one is if you need eyeglasses, sunglasses, you want prescription, son. I don't have mine on right now, but I have Warby Parker. Go to warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. Get that 5-day trial. It hooks us up. Don't get ripped off by your Vision Works, by your Sunglass Hut, all that stuff.
I don't know any others. I would have yes-anded that, but I don't know. Is there any others?
Eyeglassware.
Eyeglass
There,
Hut.
you can just name any generic store name
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
bifocals are us,
Huh.
something like that.
Now I'm trying really hard to come up with a good one. Nope. I got
Oh,
it.
you got
Still got
frustrated. You got frustrated.
I actually didn't really try.
But your sunglasses, all the big brands, Oakley, Ray-Ban, they're all owned by one company. That's why they're so goddamn expensive. This is why competition is good. You want a disruptor company like Warby Parker.
Look at what those things are made of. You know they're not $130 worth of materials there. You know that.
Yeah, Warby Parker, they'll send you 5. It fits one. I go, this one fits my horse head. Send the others back, and then I
Back to the stables.
I sent them my prescription. I remember this is 5 years ago. I remember scanning it, sending it to them, uploading it.
I thought you had great vision. You're always bragging about your vision.
I have 20/20 in one eye, 20/15 the other. The problem I do have though, and I was playing tennis last night. I get this starbursty thing when I drive at night. So if I see a light and it gets like real starburst style.
Your vision's too good.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
light is too much.
It's like my dick's too big for
Right.
most women.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Too wide.
Too wide. All right. So if you've been breached, this isn't an ad. We want to give a shout out to our friend at Mustache. If you got to conceal your smokage, if you got some other camping products, you got a water bottle that folds up.
Right. Yep.
What else you got? Anything?
The thing I know about is the is he calling it cannabin?
I haven't been given a copy read, so I'm just winging it.
Okay, we'll just let Sam Gant mouth it to us.
She's off mic and off camera. Go to mustachebrands.com. That's mustache MUSTASH brands.com. And that's our buddy. If you go back in our catalog, David Weingarten, you want to search through the site, you'll find his episode talking about a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Doing
ayahuasca.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. You
did
were on that one.
He did the ayahuasca church. I was not on that one, but I was in the room. It was really weird. But
good.
If you need it was your first journey doing this solo, or like really having to do it solo,
Right?
which sucks the first time you have to do it,
Sure.
kind of. But if you need a wireless power bank, if you need a leisure blanket for your pup, if you need a breathe bottle, which is that folds up. I did the packaging on it. I did the design of the package
Right.
for that one. So personally, that's fun. If you need a canvas buddy bowl for your dog, something that looks like it folds up like a little taco.
Oh, those are handy.
Those are actually really handy. He's just trying to bring good ideas and be that connector, be that Mark Summers.
Yeah, those dog bowls, they're so easy that it's like you're a dick if you don't have one of those for your dog.
You see this? Have you seen this?
Ooh, looks nice.
If it doesn't have the stone frog on top, it ain't mustache. I don't know.
Sam?
It's
Nailed
not
it.
Pepe. It's
Sam's
not the Pepe
giving
frog.
us 2 thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
Brand
He's
ambassador.
really happy with
in the room.
how it went. That's not our thumb. Okay.
All right. If you've been breached, if your data's been breached by Equifax, did you get breached?
Or in your uterus if you're having a baby.
Oh, breach baby?
Yeah. Same thing.
Those are sad.
It's not sad. It's just.
Why'd you bring it there?
No, it's not
Why'd
sad.
you take it to that point?
It's just a medical situation.
Why'd you do that?
They know how to fix that. It's all good.
So, if you go to EquifaxBreachSettlement.com, you can file your claim there. You can get $125. This is not an ad. I'm reading it like an ad, but I just saw it right before. I seen a lot of people I'm friends with on Facebook say they claimed it, and then you can get 10 years of credit monitoring. It's the least they can do for fucking up. And I don't
What
like
does that mean? The credit monitoring,
right. Well, it's all upsell, right? So I don't like that there's 3 main credit companies that they give you your credit score.
Right.
And then I just re-logged into all of these recently, and it's like, oh, you would ruin a lot of people's credit if they're dumb about it, because there's so much upsell they're trying to sell you on. They're like, get this credit card. Get this. It's like the exact thing they're there for, to monitor. They could fucking fuck up your credit really easily.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have your FICO credit score, I think is the official one, and then I believe the other companies are projecting what that is using their own like reverse engineered formula or whatever. So that's why they're different. But like, who said they're in charge? It's such bullshit.
But I do know when I've gone out for like a mortgage, whatever, those will show up on anything you apply for. So they do matter.
Yeah, I guess, but it's just weird. Like, who's the third guy coming into that being like, you know what? I'm going to do it too. I'm going to come up with my own credit score system and I'll show them.
Well, yeah. It's
Tell
like
them I can't buy a TV.
It's like the Portlandia sketch where they're going to make their own cell phone company.
Right.
The barriers to entry are too large. I think it's one of those things where if you don't have a DUNS number, that's something I walked through a friend of mine the other day. If you need a business credit number. A DUNS number is what that is. You're going to get a lot of solicitation calls from it, so you better get that fucking grasshopper phone line.
Hey-o.
But
good callback. No, wait, is that a credit score for businesses?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a DUNS number, I just heard the Wolf of Wall Street, the real one, Jordan Belfort, talk about it. He would just go through all these. At one point, he would just go through people that business owners through their DUNS number and call those numbers.
Start from the top and go down?
Yeah, because if he called any person on that, they own the business usually.
Right.
I don't think it's just easy to get that number. I don't get that many calls, but you should apply for that for any business you have. It's free. Again, same deal. You're going to get upsold. You need this monitoring. You need this. You need a, what's the one that does a dark web search?
Ooh.
It's like,
LifeLock,
what?
maybe? I heard an advertisement for LifeLock.
LifeLock does it, and one of the credit companies does it. They go, we'll do a dark web search of you. You're like, you know that it's like, the dark web's like AIDS. Like, it's like just a moving virus, basically. Yeah. You can't catch it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know what.
See the dark web department.
We've been on it just being curious, and it's like, there's no way you're going to be able to capture whatever you're promising.
Yeah. The reason why it's like that is so that it can't be traced and stuff.
And I don't even know if you could sweep it, like index it, like you can, like Google does for a website.
Yeah.
That's a strange upsell. That's like that's like the true coding in Fargo. You got to get the true code, the under.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean I don't think LifeLock can even do it. It's like $50 a month or $25 or $50 a month. But I don't know if they actually have much power. Like if you actually get your identity stolen, I thought there wasn't much they actually do.
So what they do is they will first off, if you can catch it quick enough. There is a good time part to it. So I was on LifeLock a long time ago.
Me too.
They do give a lot of information about how to prevent a lot of it, but it's so broad. It doesn't like speak to you or I.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, make sure to have a password. That's this.
It's
and
all
like,
for old ladies.
Okay. Well, I read it in that voice.
Yeah. Well, that's who it's for.
Get a Werther's original. Watch out for my brooch. And so with LifeLock, I think the deal was they'll kind of work to negotiate with anything that is they'll like do the dirty stuff for you.
Yeah.
If you have a certain level.
Right. But I don't think the actual prevention is like what they make it out to be. Like I don't think there's like some kind of firewall.
Unless they sponsor the show,
identity.
then that's a total.
Oh, then they're great and
yeah.
they're like doing it. But yeah, it's like they're the cleanup crew.
The best way I heard an example is it's insurance on convenience.
Exactly. It's insurance. It's identity insurance.
Right. Geico doesn't step ahead of the car crash you get in.
Yeah.
Right. All they can really do is help you afterward, and even then, it's
crazy.
like maybe.
I'll get sucked into a LifeLock conversation.
Well, I mean, that stuff's important. If you've ever had to file a claim, it's like in insurance, it sucks. And this is not my wheelhouse. Credit insurance, this is not. I just know the very basic level of all that stuff. But it is interesting that we, as a country, allow these breaches to happen, and you can't really do anything.
Yeah, well,
you're really helpless.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Let's find that dude.
Well, the thing with a class action like this Equifax breach settlement.com is like, cool, you got $125.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
for all your information.
Well, I mean, normally it's like $7.
I know.
So, at least there's that.
There should be There should be some kind of. You shouldn't be able to take a certain amount as the attorneys that do that after a while.
Sure. Yeah.
But that's got to be on contingent.
Yeah, it's crazy that the attorney that settled that is like a millionaire.
No, what? Yeah, multi. But
I mean, just from that.
The thing that's interesting is that it already has a claim, or it already has a judgment, I should say, from 2017. The incident happened in 2017, or whenever it was, whenever the breach happened.
So the real news, that happens so often that we don't care. But then the real news is that they're actually handing out money back.
Well, yeah, some money, like enough for you to go to a comedy club with a date.
That's
parking and a babysitter.
Yeah, you can
eat
that
it.
pretty quick. Yeah. All just for your Social Security number.
It's your weed money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Social Security money that we're never getting to.
Oh no, I was saying Social Security numbers, get some new credit cards, all that.
Yeah. Should we get in the fake credit card game?
I don't know. Is that hard?
I don't know. Let's go in the dark web.
Let's make a cell phone company instead.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Anything in your world? You just came from a dental convention. I'm sure you saw a billion psychos there.
Oh no!
Someone asked me today why dentists are so weird, and I was like, "Oh, you know?"
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's smart people.
I think about the accountant.
Mechanical.
That movie with Ben Affleck. Every time we bring up dentists, I think about like someone with Asperger's.
Yeah, it's not that bad. If anything, it's a little bit blander,
Oh, yeah, I don't think they're hitmen.
It is like
they're accountants during the day.
It is a talent to be able to go in there and look like I am interested in what people are talking about.
You got to be like the coolest guy in the room, though.
Oh yeah,
walk around like, "What's up? I'm not a dentist."
Yeah, well, I'm
the side piece.
I'm kind of I've gotten to know a lot of these people, so I can kind of be more of myself, relaxed. I'm not putting up like they know I'm not going anywhere at this point. I'm like, oh, just let them go. But
like, what have you been saying?
No, nothing. Just whatever. Just
you guys like acid?
No, if people are doing a little bit too much tooth talk, I might say something like I don't want to.
Do you do that? Hey, time out on the tooth talk, guys.
No, I'll be much more clever than that. Off the top of my head, I don't have anything. But
sweet. And
better in the room, like you say.
Well,
the dental, that thing. Can we talk about ritzy hotels that make you valet your car?
Oh, I hate that.
And they make you like every step of the way do like something that's not hard to do, but they have people to do that for you.
Yeah, it's in the realm of forced obsolescence of sort, or like you go to a hotel. Like I don't like people picking up my bag if I can carry it.
I know,
right?
Exactly.
I don't need a bellhop.
Right. I don't need a guy who's obviously older than me.
Yeah.
In the world's hottest uniform, carrying my stuff up there.
You're in Naples, Florida, which is
right.
Everybody tells me that's the most expensive zip code.
It's the highest per capita, like millionaires. I think
I'm gonna look this up as you vamp.
But dude, it's just like this poor guy. It shoulder down, arm length. What is it? I don't know. It's not velvet, but it's something hot that they're wearing.
It's like suede.
And they're just, oh, let me take that up to your room for you. I'm like, dude, like my kid's stuff is like spilling out into the driveway area where they're trying to pull cars around and stuff. It's like a clusterfuck. You got to wait an hour to get your car. It's like, I can see it. Can I walk and get it? No. That's too low class.
It feels like TSA almost. Where like you have to go through TSA. There's not, unless you do what is it, clear? And you can, but you still have to kind of go through something. You can't skip it.
No, this is just straight up.
You pay for it.
They just straight up just hold your car hostage. $33 a day, baby, required.
And and they make it like, you're gonna park. Good luck. You can park in Marco Island. You can walk over here.
Yeah, and like we got a babysitter for the kids one night. Ordered pizza. They treated him like a criminal getting that pizza up there. They had him escorted up by security to deliver the pizza to the room.
Well, you guys were in a fancy,
And the
fancy
security guard
schmancy.
stands there. He's like, I'm going to wait till you secure the room, ma'am.
Well, he feels special.
And Nikki's like, here's a tip, I guess. Just singles like a mofo.
I'm trying to look for this this zip code. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing Fisher Island in Miami, Atherton, California,
I believe while we were down there, somebody had Googled it.
Palm Beach, Florida. This is what, if you want go back a couple episodes, listen to Liz Newman, our friend that is doing content on this kind of bigger level. She knows about these listicles, and I'm reading a listicle as it is a fact, and it's probably not.
Listicle.
Yeah. Oh, I'll call it a listicle just to sound like a dad bod.
It's fun to say, listicle.
Is it?
Sounds like testicle.
Oh, well, you got me there.
It's fun to say, listicle. Say it.
Most.
Yeah, they were it's the highest per capita, or no, more millionaires per person.
I'm gonna do what most people do. I'm gonna put the answer I want in there too.
Yeah.
So when you can't find what you wanted, you're like, all right, look, Naples, Florida, most millionaires per capita. Got my answer I wanted. Yeah.
Moving on.
It was Naples is one of the wealthiest cities in the United States, 6th highest per capita income in the country in 2012, and the 2nd highest proportion of millionaires per capita in the United States. According to
in the U.S. Wow.
According to Wikipedia.
Yeah, what do they know?
Yeah, I mean, people can write anything.
It's just messed up. Like,
my dad's Wikipedia says I'm the 3rd daughter.
Yeah, that's good though.
That's funny.
That's a good rib.
I like it.
I mean, it's just crazy, these hotels that have the infrastructure that they're the jobs that they're providing. It's like, oh, they could tomorrow be like, you're all fired and we're gonna operate almost exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the ones that I'm always like, no, I don't need that.
Yeah, it's just
go get a massage and you're like, yeah, I don't really need that music.
Yeah,
you
just all the
put on the
extra
Ying
stuff.
Twins or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something I like.
Yeah, well,
I don't need Inya the whole time.
I could go for some.
As you put something in Inya. Yeah.
That's a bad. You don't want that massage.
I don't want to talk to the person though.
No, that's bad etiquette for a massage, I think.
I get a lot of talk.
Talky. Well, I mean, just tell them you don't want to talk to them.
I don't know how to do it.
It is weird. I think I feel like they should be like, would you like a silent massage? Like, yes, give me that.
That should be on the menu, and it should be $5 more, and I'd pay it every time. Just to not. There's a premium of not having to have that conversation, because the whole thing's kind of ruined if I have to say I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
Because now I feel like a dick.
Now I'm the dick, and all you had to do was say, do you want to talk or not? No? Great.
Yeah.
Could have made it a lot easier on us all.
So nothing else, you didn't learn anything?
Oh, I learn anything. Just dentistry's hard on hearing, man. I told you we went to Hibachi Grill, and my wife she's got a volume issue as it is, and that combined with the hibachi.
You had to tweak her down when she was on the podcast recently.
Yeah. I mean, it was intense, man.
Hibachi, she's louder than the hibachi. Hibachi's like clang, 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 clang.
It's the loudest restaurant there is. I mean, normally the kitchen's in the back. All those noises are in the back. Right there. And she's still landing jokes 5 feet across the table.
The guy's trying to pop a volcano out, and you're like, hey!
Yeah.
What about those Australians, huh?
It was hot.
Hot teeth talk.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Are you the only spouse at the thing, or do you have like a spouse club?
Yeah, kind of. Sometimes. Then not everybody's invited.
They go do their dental stuff, and you're like, all right, let's go party by the pool.
It's more well,
or all aggregate our kids together.
Nikki didn't actually pay for the courses that they were giving. We just went and got inside the block of the thing just to go have a dental vacation. So she didn't actually.
You went on vacation. You're like, hey, you know what'll make this vacation a lot better? We should vacation when there's a dental thing going on.
You know what this work vacation would be good without? Work. That's what happened.
Oh boy.
But no, there's no club. I don't ever have to have that separation, like, all the, where I'm the only dad with all the moms or something.
Yeah.
It's not like that. Conversationally, it happens a lot where you just kind of like see somebody's eyes wandering and just losing interest, and like, you're not a dentist, I know it.
I knew it. I knew it by the grind of your teeth.
Yeah. Smell them.
I could tell by your underbite.
Yeah.
So nothing else going on. You guys did y'all's commercials. We talked about that last podcast ago, a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah.
How are those turning out? Those are good.
They're good, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the footage.
You're doing a lot of things. You're producing another podcast.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you
check
can...
out Drop City.
Okay.
It's out there.
It's
on
out?
Apple Podcasts. Yeah, it's out. Yeah, it's out. They got a YouTube channel, the whole deal.
Quite the Renaissance man lately.
Pretty much. Yeah, they're getting there. It's not easy. It's kind of crazy to see people doing their first 2 podcasts.
Ever.
A lot going on. Yeah.
It's just like
you got
Chris Farley show style.
Well, I mean, it's just like
when you're in the Beatles.
Remember?
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of shout outs. Tell them to
yeah,
do it on the shout out.
That is a move I've as I resurrect our college football podcast, the Triple Option. We'll probably start recording next Monday. I remember the 2 hosts I have with me are Steve and Chad. They both like shout out the whole.
I don't. Yeah,
it got so shout outy that you just let it roll.
I never think to do that. What I can't ever be like, hey, shout out to the. I mean,
I do it as a joke.
Yeah. Shout out to my vasectomy doctor, sort of thing. Yeah, whatever. But
shout out to Dr. Stein. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I didn't see that many shout outs coming. I didn't think I had to say it, but we're all learning.
Yeah,
we're all learning here.
I'm trying to think which way to go. How much time do we have?
We got a few minutes.
You got a few minutes?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things to pass along that I've learned the last couple of days. I did share with you, if you make websites or you're trying to project manage someone to make your website, I just saw this auto-generate, this app that'll auto-generate the sitemap for you, a visual sitemap.
Yeah.
So one of the problems we have with website development is just literally having an outline,
right,
and kind of a visual outline. I forget which one we used to use back in the day.
What was that called? I don't remember either, but
there's a couple of them out there, but this one will procure a site that already exists and create like a good looking visual outline already.
Yeah, the one we were using wasn't. We were having to pay for it, and it was not. There was not much being offered with it. It was just kind of like, here's your outline.
It
was all boxes.
Well, it was good for us for the time when we were like, we had to make them on the fly really quickly. I've used a site that'll pull a sitemap for you called XML sitemaps.com. Look, not super sexy. Don't get it twisted.
Sitemap talk.
But I thought about it the other day. Most people have some website they have to be a part of in some way. Either they own it, they're delegating it out, or they're trying to do their own, or they're part of a group that has one or a business that has one, and they want to get more involved but can't.
Yeah, especially if you're listening to us, chances are you have some sort of attachment to a website.
We do a lot of digital marketing advice because the offline business, like 101 advice, it's been done, and the digital stuff just constantly changes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think it's a little bit more interesting to kind of, especially if we have a younger audience, we're kind of shooting towards. But it's one of those things where, look, a website is still the hub of everything you're doing. It's silly not to have one.
Yeah, anybody starting a new business, any sort of new type of business, like you have to do it. I mean, you're not going to have a successful new kind of business if it's not online.
And I want to put a snub-nosed gun in my mouth every time I have to talk about WordPress versus any of the other ones, because it is like, it's such a frustrating conversation because the market share of people use WordPress.
Yeah, it's
still like 52% of all what's called a CMS, content management system. Basically, your drag and drop sites. What those CMSs are is that's a foundation, and then you're putting together the site. Back in the day, you had to make that your own. You had to
Right.
make your own admin panel. You had to do PHP. You had to do a lot of shit like that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, they're living off an old CMS that was Baller in 2008.
Yeah.
That all these developers learned and created their website development companies, burn and churn a bunch of clients. But that has become the standard. Where I think Wix it might be even better at this point.
Really?
Yeah, I dipped into someone else's Wix the other day. I dipped in, no condom. Yeah,
I got it.
I didn't even
Wix.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Dip my Wix.
I dipped my Wix in there and tooled around a little bit. Felt good.
Yeah, it's
Weebly could still suck my ass.
I mean, is WordPress even updating it, or is it just people with the plugins and just adding on these things to this shitty beginning?
There's still obsolescence out there when they did the WordPress 5 a couple months ago.
Yeah, where there are big problems.
There's still people that have dead links everywhere on it.
That's crazy.
Here's why it's important. If your site's not updated, think of it as your retail shop window. Right? It's a lot of the time that's the first thing people see before they meet you.
Newsflash, asshole!
Yeah.
As a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's your salesman while you sleep. It works for you 24/7. Use it correctly. It can be a productivity tool. I'm getting a lot of inquiries about. I just signed a deal. I'm gonna start calling it that. I just signed a deal.
Signed a deal,
like
bro.
I'm Kawhi Leonard or something.
Kawhi Leonard.
Like I'm gonna sign a deal with the Clippers.
Yes.
Yeah,
he signs deals.
I'm just saying. I signed a deal just to do Facebook targeted employment ads today.
Right.
And it's just like one of those things where, okay, now we used to talk only about leads. You and I are getting a lot of people asking, hey, can you do video production for our current employees?
Yeah.
For a playbook.
Yeah.
Or how about we're doing ads to bring in employees?
Yeah.
The cost of human capital is your biggest sneaky cost. And I can't say that enough. Right? A bad hire's negative 300% ROI. I mean,
the numbers add up.
And
even the cost of a video.
But think of frustration. Like when someone leaves and you don't plan for it.
Oh, dude, it changes everything.
Or you have to fire someone on the spot?
Yeah, just for like anywhere that doesn't have that huge corporation, lots of times it's the business owner taking over that person's job who left or whatever.
Yeah.
And that just completely derails any sort of momentum you had.
I call it a hot dog down a hallway of business.
Okay. I don't get, you got to explain that.
I don't know either, but I thought we were done.
What is the hot dog? Oh, okay. No,
it's nice and fat and
I'm
loose.
in control here. I want to hear this. I want, who's the hot dog? Who's the hallway?
Well, it's like, it leaves a huge hole.
What about my sweat equity?
A big hole in your hallway.
Hashtag 69B2B. Hashtag sweat equity. Hashtag girthy ROI.
Sweatequitypod.com. Hotdogdownhallway.com.
Don't go to that.
Sweat equity.
That's a different site.
Equity?
Oh, yeah, that probably is real.
Let's look. Hot